What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Juggernaut 097 back here with another episode of Juggernaut Retro Reviews. And I am continuing with my retro reviews for WWE Survivor Series through the month of November. And this Survivor Series that we are reviewing is Survivor Series 1990. And I think up until like all these Survivor Series I watched, this is probably my favorite one I watched. Then my second will probably have to be 88 or 87. I think it might be 87. I don't know really but 89 was not one of my favorites. I would not recommend that one that much. But 1990 was a good one. I mean, we had some debuts on the show. You know, the debut of The Undertaker here. You had the debut of the Gobbledygooker, which is pretty cool. So I thought this was pretty cool, and I kind of liked the gimmick behind this. So the winner of the sole survivor of each team would go into the main event, into the final match or final battle, whatever they call it. I can't remember what they were calling the match. I can't remember what they were exactly calling it. But before we get started with this review, go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on Twitter at @TheTrueGSB. And also hit that subscribe button if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos. And without wasting any time, let's go ahead and get started with this review. So like I said, Survivor Series 1987 through 1990, these were all traditional Survivor Series matches. So they were all 4-on-4, and then the last match was a 3-on-5 match. I kind of like how they were doing it this year, because the years prior to this, they weren't having the sole survivors go into a main event. So I think that's, adds more stake into it, but I think it was pretty cool. And I like how they had them have names. Like years prior, they didn't name these teams. But the first match we had was the Warriors, Animal and Hawk. So we had Animal and Hawk, the Texas Tornado, and the team captain, the Ultimate Warrior, going up against a perfect team. Axe Crash, and then Mr. Perfect, and then we had Smash in there. I thought this was a alright match. I mean, there's nothing to go crazy about. There's one thing I kind of have to gripe about. So Ultimate Warrior, he was the WWE champion at this point. I don't like how they kind of started the show with him. I wouldn't mind if they would have had him later on, in the middle of the show or in the main event, before the main event match. I wish they would have done that, but other than that, I thought this was, an alright match. We saw Demolition. They get Demolition, and then Animal and Hawk, them get eliminated. They got disqualified because they were brawling all around the ring. Well, the Warrior, he eliminated, it was Crash. He eliminated him with a splash, a crossbody, and he, splashes on him and gets a 1-2-3, eliminates Crash. And then Axe and Smash, they start brawling with Animal and Hawk, and they get eliminated. And then it was Mr. Perfect who eliminated the Texas Tornado, and then the Ultimate Warrior eliminated Mr. Perfect for the 1-2-3. Like I said, nothing really too crazy to go home about. I mean, it was kind of expected that Ultimate Warrior was going to win, and I'm a pretty big Warrior fan, which I need to go back and watch some of his older matches, but I mean, there's, like I said, nothing crazy about any of these matches on the show, but it was fun to see. Warrior, one of my favorite wrestlers back in the day here. And then the next match we had was the $1 Million Team. We had the Honky Tonk Man, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and we had Ted DiBiase as the team captain going up against, what was the team called? Did they not? Oh yeah, also the Undertaker's on team. I forgot about that, I guess I'm going to forget about the biggest thing that happened on the show. Going up against a dream team: Bret Hart, Dusty Rhodes, Coco Beware, and Jim the Angle Neidhart. I thought this match was all right. I think the biggest thing was kind of seeing Undertaker debut. Like I mean, his gimmick really fit this era to a T. Like he really did. Like the crazy, wonky, over the top characters that you had in this period. You know, he's a dead man. Like people didn't really know who he was. So I thought this was really cool. I mean, Taker did get himself eliminated. Like, well, he eliminated Coco Beware during the match, like early off in the start. Like he started the match, and everybody was like, everybody had their mouth open, like they were so shocked. Like they're like, "Who is this man? Who is this big guy?" But this has really, over the 30 years, this has really became Undertaker's pay-per-view. Like even with his Cactus match, his years after this and stuff, and his WWE Championship the year after this, this has really became Undertaker's pay-per-view. But the winners of this match it was Ted DiBiase's team won, which Ted DiBiase was the only sole survivor, which I kind of like how you saw some like newer type of generation wrestlers here, like the Undertaker. You see him go further in his career. Wrestle for 30 more years there, and who knows what's going to happen. At this Sunday Survivor Series, is Taker finally going to retire? I mean, that's kind of looking like it right now, but I hope not. Of course, we have Bret Hart, which he would have his big controversial moment at Survivor Series '97 with Shawn Michaels. So you saw some future generation wrestlers in here. You saw the young stars, getting built up. I think from like 1990 to like 98, this is like when wrestling started to change. You instead of having like your old wrestlers like Honky Tonk Man, Great Hammer Valentine, Ted DiBiase, which Ted DiBiase, he should have had a main title reign. He should have. He was a star. And, not seeing Coco Beware as much or Jim Dangle Neidhart, seeing Bret Hart and seeing Undertaker. Those were the two guys that really carried this company for like the years to come. But no, it was a fun match. I enjoyed it. So Ted DiBiase will go on to the main event. And then the next match we had was the Visionaries, Hercules, Paul Roma, Rick Martel, and the Warlord going up against the Vipers, and no, not Randy Orton's team, if you guys are confused there. But we had Jake Roberts as the team captain, Jimmy Snuka, Marty Jannetty, and Shawn Michaels. So we had the Brockers on this team. I thought this was a alright match. This was probably the longest match of the night. Yeah, it was 17 minutes. The Visionaries, they were the team. Their whole team actually went on to the become the sole survivors there. No one from this team got eliminated. I mean, I think it was Rick Martel. He kind of led. I think it was Jake Roberts to kind of get counted out, but other than that, he kind of took one for his team, at the end there, because Jake Roberts was the only one left there at the end. But, because Jake Roberts went to go chase Rick Martel with the snake. But yeah, that was the first time ever in history where the full team actually went on to become the sole survivors, which I think that still to this day is the only team that's ever done that. I could be wrong though. If I am wrong, go down in the comments section, tell me below. But from my memory that I have, I don't remember any team ever, and, of course, it's not 5-on-5, but still 4-on-4, having all four guys not get eliminated, which is pretty cool. But I thought it was a alright match. I mean, nothing crazy other than the fact that all four guys from the Visionaries are going on to the main event now. And then we had the Hulkamaniacs, Big Boss Man, and then we had the team captain Hulk Hogan, Jim Duggan, and Tugboat going up against the Natural Disasters. We had the Barbarian, Dino Bravo, Earthquake, and Haku. This was a fun, alright match. Of course, we already know, who the sole survivor is right here. Hulk Hogan. He was the last one here in the match. Who is he going? I think it was against. I know he was the last one standing there. I think it was against Earthquake. No, not Earthquake. Dino Bravo. No. Sorry, it was Haku. He eliminated Haku at the end there. Nothing crazy about her. I mean, it. You know what? It's kind of crazy. Big Boss Man. Same as a face here, and then 10 years down the road, or a few years down the road, he becomes how they changed his gimmick up, like in the attitude there. It's crazy how they did that. But yeah, it's kind of weird to see him as a happy-go-lucky guy. A county jailer, and then later on he'll become a badass basically. But there was really nothing special in this match. Hulk Hogan, he will win, of course. Be the sole survivor for his team. So now he's going on to the main event. And then next we had the Alliance. We have Bush and Luke, so we have the Bushwhackers. Nikolai Volkov and Tito Santana going up against the Mercenaries. Boris Volkov, Sergeant Slaughter, Santo, and Tank. I can't even pronounce it. Tonka? I can't even pronounce his name. All right, match here. This was kind of... I don't remember much in this match, to be honest with you. This is one of the shorter of the matches here. So, I know Boris Volkov... Tito Santana, he got a pretty quick elimination at the beginning with pinning Boris Volkov. I think it was by a crossbody or something. And the Bushwhackers, they eliminated Sato. I think that's how you say his name. And then Tito Santana eliminated Tonka. I don't know. Sergeant Slaughter eliminated Nikolai Volkov, and Sergeant Slaughter eliminated the Bushwhackers, both of them. And then, Sergeant Slaughter he lost by disqualification when his manager, I don't remember whose manager is here, but his manager got involved, and the referee saw everything that was going down. So the referee rang the bell, and Sergeant Slaughter thought he won the match because but he didn't win the match. The referee called it off, called it a disqualification. So the only person that was left standing for the face team was the only person standing left for the Alliance was Tito Santana. So he would go on to the main event. And then the main event we had a 3-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. We had Hulk Hogan, Tito Santana, and the Ultimate Warrior going up against what team was that again? I'm trying to figure out again here. Going up against the Visionaries. So the Visionaries, Hercules, Paul Roma, Rick Martel, and the Warlord. And then also Teddy DiBiase was a part of the team, so it was a 3-on-5 match. This was the shortest match on here, which is crazy thinking about. Each elimination happened really, really quick. Really, really quick. We had the baby faces and the underdogs here, with Tito Santana, and Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. Tito Santana right out the gate, he eliminates Warlord. And then Ted DiBiase eliminates Tito Santana, so now it's a 4-on-2 match. No, 3-on-2? 4-on-2, yeah. And then Hulk Hogan eliminates Paul Roma. Each elimination happened really, really quick. And I think Rick Martel, he gets eliminated. No, Rick Martel, he walks on match because he's about to get beat by Hogan. He goes yeah, I'm done. I'm taking a high road. I don't need this. So Rick Martel, he got counted out. And then Hogan eliminated Ted DiBiase. And then Ultimate Warrior picked up the pinfall by eliminating Hercules by, doing this big splash at the end. So, we will see some more things to come with Hogan and the Warrior, going, into their match and stuff at Mania. But nah, this match happened super quick. If you blink, you probably miss this whole match here. But other than that, I thought this was a good show. I kind of liked the way that they had this kind of laid out this year, other than the past few years where they didn't have people go to the main event match. If you won, if you were the sole survivor, you would be going into the main event. So, which is cool. And also seeing the debut of Taker and then seeing the debut of Godly Gooker. Another cool thing here. So that was a good show. I enjoyed it top to bottom. I definitely recommend the show. If you guys haven't ever watched the show, I recommend watching Survivor Series 1990. And also some videos I got coming up in the future. So I got my Survivor Series 2020 predictions, and I'll probably be doing a review for that sometime this weekend. I think probably Monday, maybe late Sunday night, or maybe Monday afternoon sometime. So stay tuned for that. And then I got some more retro reviews. So I'll probably doing Survivor Series 91 on tomorrow maybe, or Friday. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. And then I'll probably do maybe a 92 review or something. Like, you're going to see some more Survivor Series reviews, even though when Survivor Series is over with. I'm still going to do a few more of these to bank some more out so I can, get all these done. I mean, all these aren't going to be done this year, but I'm going to try to get a lot of them out of the way. But I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I know this wasn't really like in-depth review, but it's kind of hard to go in depth with all these, Survivor Series, especially these early shows. These eliminations happen like really quick, and like there's not really much in depth to go in depth with these matches because like not a whole bunch of analysis. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.